In this video, I want to talk about how content creation changes you as a person. It changes how you think of yourself. Let's get into it. I think creating content on YouTube specifically changes you because you do something over and over and over again. It forces you to really form coherent structures. I was really bad at it. And over the year that I do this now, I got better at it. I can put my thoughts better into an actual sentence, into a story. That even in English, in my second language. I'm, not that I was really better in German. But you will get better at that by sheer repetition. So the more you do it, the better you get it. I was also really scared of people hearing my thoughts, really getting to know me and what I was up to and what I really thought. I don't have that anymore. I switch on now the camera. I'm still a little bit different and there are some false starts before I get into it. But then I just talk, I'm not terrified anymore what other people might think or how I could be perceived. I think what also changes is how, if you struggle with that, with overthinking, because when you commit to making a video, maybe once a week, maybe twice, whatever the amount is, but you try to keep up with that. You try to keep doing it. And my advice is, don't obsess about what is my niche or what should I really talk about and is this making good money later on. That limits you a lot. Also, it does not really matter because you will not be good at the beginning. I was not good in the beginning. I would argue I'm still not really good. But the more you do it, the better you get. So all the time you put into researching, what's the best CTR? No, whatever. I forgot the name. How, which niche makes the most money? All of that. Yeah, there are people out there doing that, but they are probably on social media posting, recording themselves for a long time. If you're just starting out and if you're struggling with everything I was struggling with, putting your thoughts into sentences, putting your story out there and structuring everything, don't waste your time on that. I would argue, don't waste your time so much researching, or what are other people doing their videos about? I will copy that, but do it better. Chances are you cannot do it better if you have no experience. I would say find your own voice. Find your own rhythm. How can you do it comfortably? How can you do it confidently and with passion? And then keep doing it. Keep experimenting. Do it all over the place in the beginning. Of course, it's easier for the YouTube algorithm to pick up what are you talking about if you keep doing it for the same theme, for the same niche. But if, I think you can work on that when you feel better, when you found something you're actually excited to talk about, when it's something you can just keep on talking about for hours, several times a week, for potentially years. Otherwise, you might get lucky in quotation marks, and get viral with a video about a topic you got inspired from somebody else, but you're not really that invested in yourself and you don't know about it that much and you're not really that happy about talking about that. And then you keep feeding that because that's what worked. That's where the money is. That's where you become successful or want to become successful. And then you end up not being happy about what you're doing. So I argue, experiment. Basically throw spaghetti on the wall until something sticks. But not so much for the viewer. They will come if you talk about something that you enjoy. The spaghetti has to stick for you. You have to be happy about what are you talking about. You need to get better in general at talking, at yapping, at collecting your thoughts and really unlocking this creative potential. When you do that, you change who you are in a way, because you will get to know yourself better. You will stop doubting yourself so much, at least, because that's exactly what happened to me. I doubted myself a lot to the point that I never started anything. Creating openly, publicly content on YouTube really helped me overcome that and become a more open person to myself, a more genuine person to myself. I understand better who I am. My point is, content creation 100% changes how you think of yourself. You start thinking of yourself as somebody that can do something, that can stick to something, that can change, how you see yourself. Over time, when you try out a bunch of different things, you find your own voice, you find what works for you and where you're really excited and passionate about. And then the people will come. If you continue to be out there, continue to show up, people will find you and connect with you. And that is something that is really cool. That's really, really cool to see, whatever, 10, 15, 20 people watched your video. For YouTube standards, that's like nothing. But think about it. It's 20 people took time out of the day to listen to you, what you say, and connect with you and think, oh, that is exactly what I thought about. That is exactly what I always had in my head, but spoken out loud. I connect with that. And then over time, you can connect with a lot of people and build a community. And I think that is also something really cool content creation can do for you. Thank you so much. I'm Johannes. I'm here to really talk about stuff like that. If you like that, leave a like, leave a subscription. Have a wonderful day and see you next time. Take care.